Hi, how are you? 2023. Can you believe that? January 12th, Thursday. It's been a while since my last video, and of course the reason is it's been vacation, holidays, Christmas, and I was back in Norway for a few days, which was nice, seeing family. And then of course we had New Year, and then in Spain we also have Three Kings Day on January 5th. So it's been just holiday after holiday after holiday, and actually it's quite nice to be back into the normal groove of things again. It's been about a week, 4 days now with normal school, my son in school, and I can finally get some stuff done. So that's been very nice, and I hope you had a good time too as well in the break. Of course, January is the time when pilgrims starts to plan their spring, summer, fall walk. So it's been relatively quiet over the holidays, but now you could totally see in the forum that people are coming back, and a lot of new people, which is nice to see, and that are registering and signing up, which is good. Welcome to you. Hope the forum could be a good place for you to plan your trip. We're trying to make it as a good place as possible for new people asking new questions. So I hope the old timers that are on the forum also could have some patience with the new ones. What else? It has been, yes, over the holidays we got post number 1 million on the forum. Of course, I started the forum back in 2004, and it in the beginning it was a tiny little forum, and it's still relatively small compared to some other places, but it's getting bigger. We're almost to 100,000 members since we started, and of course post number 1 million is a little nice celebration there over the holidays. I was at the airport in Porto on the way to Norway, and I think I had a little contest to see who was the one that posted the post number 1 million. And I think we ended up with Meredith, MS Path, and I think she was the lucky winner. So that was nice. What else? We have created over the last month or 2 months actually a forum app, because people have been asking for an app. Do you have an app? It's like, no, I don't have an app. It's been only on the web browser for a very long time, since in the beginning really. So we have now apps available for Android and also for iOS. It's almost done. You could download it, but there's a few updates that I know I'm waiting for that will add to it later on. But you could download it now. It's a totally different experience than if you're used to using this on the web. So it's a totally different way of looking at the forum. I think it could be useful for some people actually while they're walking, because it's very easy to once you're logged in to ask a question. And of course, when you get a reply, there's a notification. Since we have an app, you can get notifications. So then there's a notification when someone replies to your question. And with the number of people we have on the forum right now and the active members that we have, usually when you ask a question, you get an answer within 15, 20 minutes or so. Of course, more later, but the first one usually pops in after about 10, 15 minutes, which could be very useful if you're new and if you are on the Camino, or even if you're at home asking a question. So that's nice. So try the app and see what you like. See if you like it. It's, as I said, very different, but some people like it, some people might not, but that's fine. It's just an option. You don't have to use it. I have some predictions for 2023, and I'm talking about the number of pilgrims that I think we'll get in 2023, because we've had now 12 days of January 2023, and usually I could see in the statistics on how many people are visiting the forum, and also how many people are buying guidebooks on the forum store. And based on that, the first few weeks, I kind of get an idea every year of what the year is going to look like. And I don't know if you remember, but there was a video I did with Michael Wise Pilgrim earlier last year in the fall sometime. And he was very optimistic and said, "Oh, it's going to be a great year." And I was thinking, I don't know. It's after holy year, 2 holy years in a row, and then we get the first one that's not a holy year. Maybe it's going to go down a little bit. But I have to say, looking at the sales and looking at the traffic I have on the forum, I think 2023 is going to be a very busy year. More busy than the whole year? I don't know. But it's not going to be far away from it. There's a lot of people, I think, that have been maybe waiting to do the Camino until the whole year's over. So hopefully they were then hoping for maybe a little bit less people. But I think there's a lot of those people that have been waiting, and they're coming all at once now. So if you are a person that are planning to walk in 2023, and if you are a person that are walking the Camino for solitude, to be alone, to time to think and be by yourself, you might want to think about doing a route that is not so busy. Because I think the bigger routes will be busy, especially in the Galicia, the last section, at the end. I think it will be busy. For the ones that are newbies and haven't been around for so many years as I have and other people have, of course, the busy season, April, May, and September. That's the busy season for foreigners. Spaniards, a lot of them walk in August. So August is very busy, but it's busy with Spaniards. And of course, summer as well. But I usually see a peak of foreigners walking around April, May, and then around September. It doesn't mean you shouldn't walk in those times, because sometimes, actually that's a very nice time of year as well. And there are some caminos that you can't really walk in the summer either. Like the Plata from Sevilla in August would be very warm. So anyway, I'm thinking my predictions are for 2023 that it's going to be very, very busy. It's not going to be a lot less than the last year. Anyway, I was thinking I could give you a little bit of a view outside. The weather actually over the holiday has been horrible. We've had rain and storm one after the other. Let's see if I can give you, that's a better shot, right? Right now it's about, I think, 12, 13, 14 degrees outside. It's not so bad. And it's down to about 5 or 6 during the night. It's the last 2 days we have not had rain, but we've had storm and rain and wind one after the other, storm coming in from the Atlantic. So Santiago in general is very quiet. Some cafes have actually decided just to close January, just to take a break and get ready for the big season that's coming up. So Santiago's a sleepy town. It's I think pilgrim-wise, right now, I think we're at the pilgrim's offices getting maybe 30, 40 pilgrims a day. So there's still people trickling in. And in the luggage storage that I run, I've gotten 3 or 4. The other day I got 4 suitcases in one day. I think I have a total of like 10 or something boxes and suitcases downstairs. So there's some movement. It's not total silence on the Camino, but of course a lot less than during the summer season. So anyway, I will be making more videos, and I have some ideas for things I want to do this year. My summer help, Iria, is starting to work for me in March 1st. So when March 1st comes around, I will also have some more time to dedicate to the videos, because right now I'm doing a little bit of everything, which is good, and I'm busy, so that's happy. I'm very happy. So that's very good. So anyway, just a little video for me in beginning of January. Hope things are good where you are. Stay safe.